Are you someone who struggles with paying attention when others speak? Or maybe you're not even aware that you're not a good listener. Well, today I have an exercise that can help you become a better listener, and it's called Mindful Listening. I'm Dr. Patty Jimenez, founder of Recetas, a gathering place for Latinas writing our own rules for how we celebrate our spirituality and self-care. Today is Mindful Monday, when we focus on meditation, centering prayer, or mindfulness exercises to help our comunidad de recetonas to kick off the week. So let's get started. Today's mindful exercise will teach you how to practice mindful or active listening. Listening is a crucial skill to have. It's not only helpful in being present with another person, but it also allows us to give others what they need and want most, to be seen and heard. In most conversations, people tend not to give their full attention when the other person is speaking. They may be thinking about something else, they might be distracted by their phones, or they could be focused on how they're going to respond. That's why this exercise is so important. It can help you become a fully engaged listener who's open and receptive to what others are sharing without any judgment or distraction. There's nothing like the feeling like you're being understood. In order for you to make someone feel that way, you have to be willing to completely stop everything else and really listen to the other person. You need to focus your full attention and don't let your mind wander off. That's where mindful or active listening comes in. It can help you to become a fully engaged listener who is open and receptive to whatever others are sharing without any judgment or distraction. So let's get started with the 5 steps of mindful listening. Step 1. Ask the person if they need to be heard or if they want help in solving a problem. In order to provide support, it's important to establish a clear understanding of the person's needs. It's important to create a safe and supportive environment for the person to express themselves and to actively listen to their response in order to better understand how to proceed. This step can help to build trust and establish a foundation for effective communication and support. Step 2. Focus on the speaker. Pay attention to their body language and tone of voice. Try to understand what they're saying and why they're saying it. It's important to remember that people communicate not only with their words, but also with their nonverbal cues. For example, crossed arms might indicate defensiveness or discomfort, while a smile could indicate friendliness or agreement. Sometimes what they're saying doesn't match their body language. Make note of that and maybe bring it up later after they finish talking. Similarly, the tone of voice can convey a lot of information about the speaker's emotions and their intentions. By paying attention to these cues, you can gain a more complete understanding of the person's message, which in turn can help you respond more effectively. Most important, don't interrupt. I've had many conversations and I haven't finished with my sentence and the person just cuts me off and makes the conversation all about them. That's not actively or mindfully listening. Step 3. Respond with empathy. This includes your facial expressions and body language. I've had conversations where I've shared and the person has a very judgy face that causes me to shut down or not want to share. The same is true for our tone of voice and what we say. Step 4. Ask questions. When the person's finished talking, repeat back what you heard in your own words. You may want to say, "What I'm hearing you say is," and ask if that's correct. This allows them to confirm that you've understood or then make any corrections as needed. They might share a little bit more, or you can ask questions to get them to get at what they're saying. This lets them know that you're interested in what they're saying and that you want to learn more. It's also important to ask open questions, like, "How does that make you feel?" versus closed questions. "Does that make you feel sad?" They will most likely answer yes versus elaborating on how they feel. Step number 5, show gratitude. After the conversation's over, thank them for sharing their thoughts and feelings with you. Let them know that you appreciate their trust and that you value their sharing. It takes a lot for some people to feel safe in conversations. I know that for me, I share and open up when I feel safe or I really feel the person is listening. If I don't feel that space, I tend to shut down and my walls go up. But when I hear someone thank me for sharing or being vulnerable, I feel heard, safe, and more willing to share with others. This week, I'm going to give you some homework. want you to focus on your conversations with others. Pay attention to how much time you spend speaking as opposed to the other person. And then also how much time do you spend actually listening. This is going to help you understand a bit about where you land when it comes to listening. I hope these steps help you become a better listener and that you can use them to improve your relationship with others. Thanks for watching today's video on mindful listening. If you liked today's video, be sure to subscribe, like it, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you don't miss any future videos like this one. Nos vemos pronto.